Have you ever wondered why some people feel like mountains, calm, solid, and impossible to shake? They listen more than they speak. They move slowly, but when they decide, the whole world seems to follow. They do not shine like fire or flow like water, yet everything around them grows because of their quiet strength. These are the people born under the earth element. They carry the power of stability, loyalty, and silent wisdom. But even mountains can erode, and even soil can be washed away. What happens when the very ground you stand on begins to shift? Stay with me. In this episode, we will uncover the truth behind the earth element personality, their hidden power, their inner struggle, and the lesson they must master to complete their destiny. In the philosophy of the five elements, earth represents stability, trust, and nourishment. It is the force that connects and harmonizes, binding the elements together, offering structure amidst chaos. People has Earth Day Master were born at Wu or Ji Day. People has Earth Day Master often carry that same energy within them. They are dependable, sincere, loyal, and quietly strong. Earth people value honesty, integrity, and faithfulness above all. They keep their promises, stand by their words, and rarely waver in their commitments. To them, trust is sacred. Once given, it is not easily broken. They are the ones who stay when everyone else leaves, who listen when others only speak. Their hearts are kind and tolerant, often putting the needs of others before their own. They give without asking, help without expecting reward, and forgive easily, sometimes too easily. People of the earth element are steady, reliable, and deeply grounded in reality. They are the anchor in any group, the friend who shows up when things fall apart, the colleague who quietly keeps everything running. Their sense of duty and responsibility makes them dependable leaders and loyal companions. They have an innate sense of righteousness and morality, preferring fairness and sincerity over personal gain. In a world full of noise and change, earth people offer something rare, consistency. But just like the earth itself, too much solidity can become heaviness. When the earth element grows too strong, it turns into rigidity, a stubborn refusal to change even when change is needed. They may cling to tradition, resist innovation, or overthink decisions until opportunities pass. Because they trust easily and assume honesty in others, they can also be gullible or easily taken advantage of. And when burdened by too many responsibilities, they can sink into worry, fatigue, and self-doubt. In their lowest state, the same soil that nourishes life can become barren, stuck, stagnant, or overly cautious. For the earth personality, the journey is about balance, learning to stay grounded without becoming immovable, to care for others without neglecting themselves, to remain faithful but also flexible. When they find this balance, they become the true center, the harmonizer, the one who holds families, teams, and even entire communities together. Among the Earth Day Masters, Wu Earth is Yang Earth, the great mountain that stands tall through wind and time. Its strength is not loud, but its presence is unshakable. It does not chase movement. It allows the world to revolve around its stillness. Wu Earth people embody authority through calmness. They lead not by command but by example. Their power lies in structure, in the way they bring order to chaos and turn uncertainty into direction. When others panic, Wu Earth stays centered. When others give up, they hold the ground. That steady presence makes them natural protectors, mentors, and builders of lasting foundations. They have a deep sense of responsibility, sometimes too deep. The Wu Earth person often feels they must carry everything on their shoulders, even when no one asks them to. Since trustworthiness is the earth element constant virtue, Wu people take promises seriously. They may overextend themselves, working silently while others rest. Yet their silence is not emptiness, it is focus. Beneath that calm exterior lies a mind that constantly organizes, plans, and measures. Emotionally, Wu Earth tends to guard their heart. They love through actions, not words. To them, caring means showing up, providing stability, and keeping their word. But this quiet form of affection is often misunderstood as distance. Their challenge is to realize that being strong does not mean being alone, that even the mountain needs the clouds and the rain to stay alive. When Wu Earth energy flows in balance, they become the pillar everyone can lean on, wise, grounded, and unshaken. Their calm confidence inspires others to believe, to trust, and to build. But when imbalance takes over, they can become too rigid, too cautious, afraid to let go of control. The lesson for Wu Earth is to learn flexibility, to let the wind shape their surface without eroding their core. Just rest and forget thing for a while. For in the end, the power of the mountain is not just in standing firm, it is in standing firm with grace. Michael Jackson stands as a living symbol of the Wu Earth spirit, steady, structured, and devoted beyond measure. His journey in music was not built on flashes of fame, but on an unshakable sense of duty and craftsmanship. He once reflected, "A perfectionist has to take his time. He shapes and he molds and he sculpts that thing until it's perfect." Those words capture the soul of a true Yang Earth person, one who moves deliberately, builds patiently, and creates lasting foundations. In every stage of his career, Michael embodied the mountain-like strength of Wu Earth. He planned with precision, rehearsed with quiet determination, and carried the weight of excellence as if it were a sacred promise. During the rehearsals for his final project, This Is It, he led not with ego, but with calm authority. He stood at the center, composed, observant, refining every sound, every light, every motion until they aligned with his vision. When something went wrong, he did not erupt with frustration. Instead, he spoke with gentle firmness. "Let's do it one more time. We must get it right." That calm persistence, the power to move others without raising his voice, is the essence of Wu Earth. Like a mountain shaped by time and patience, Michael Jackson's legacy stands unshakable, not because he sought to be seen, but because he chose to be solid. If Wu Earth is the mountain that endures, Ji Earth is the living soil that transforms. It does not stand above the world, it blends with it, absorbs it, and turns chaos into nourishment. Every season leaves its mark upon it, and yet it renews itself quietly, again and again. People born under Ji Earth carry this alchemical power. They are the ones who can take fragments of people, plans, or emotions, and weave them into wholeness. They thrive in connection, in listening between the lines, in sensing what others need before a word is spoken. Where Wu Earth governs through strength, Ji Earth governs through understanding. They do not push the world forward, they coax it gently toward growth. Ji Earth energy moves in cycles of reflection and renewal. These individuals often appear calm on the surface, but their inner world is fertile with thought. They notice the invisible, tone, timing, emotional undercurrents. This sensitivity gives them quiet influence. People naturally confide in them, trust them, and find comfort in their presence. Their wisdom is not theoretical, it's experiential. They learn by feeling, by observing, by adapting, much like soil learns to hold both drought and rain. In their highest form, Ji Earth people are cultivators of life, teachers, healers, and visionaries who make growth possible for others. They excel in creating order out of complexity, whether through art, mentorship, or management. But when Ji Earth loses balance, its rich soil can turn heavy and oversaturated. They may take on others' emotions until they no longer know which feelings are their own. They may hesitate too long, waiting for the perfect moment that never comes, or give endlessly without setting boundaries until their inner ground runs dry. At such times, they must remember, even fertile soil needs rest between harvests. When they regain harmony, Ji Earth shines with quiet confidence, steady, intelligent, and deeply human. They embody the kind of strength that doesn't demand attention, yet everyone feels it, the gentle gravity that holds people together, the warmth that helps things grow. Morgan Freeman is a perfect reflection of the Ji Earth soul, gentle, patient, and quietly nurturing. His presence carries the warmth of fertile soil, calm yet full of life. Unlike those who demand attention, he draws people in through his humility, empathy, and grounded wisdom. His voice, both on and off screen, feels like the earth itself, steady, reassuring, and timeless. Throughout his career, Freeman has shown the classic Ji Earth ability to grow slowly, steadily, and gracefully. He did not achieve fame overnight. For decades, he worked in small theater roles, narrations, and supporting characters, patiently cultivating his craft. It was not until his 50s that he became a household name, a perfect example of how Ji Earth people blossom through endurance rather than speed. A vivid moment that captures his Ji nature came in 1996, when he and Laurie McCreary founded Revelations Entertainment, a production company dedicated to creating meaningful stories that reveal truth. Instead of chasing profit or spectacle, Freeman used his influence to nurture thoughtful storytelling, also empower new talents. That is the spirit of Yin Earth, soft yet powerful, serving others while staying true to one's quiet principles. He once said, "Learning how to be still, to really be still and let life happen, that stillness becomes a radiance." Those words mirror the Earth wisdom, the strength of stillness, the grace of patience, and the quiet confidence that true growth takes time. Since ancient times, the sages of the East have regarded Earth Day Masters as the foundation of civilization. They wrote that, without Earth, the five elements cannot interact. Without faith, society cannot stand. To them, the Earth element was not just soil, but a symbol of trust, nourishment, and moral strength. In old Chinese classics, people born under the Earth element were described as honest, responsible, and reliable, yet also protective and nurturing. They were compared to mountains and fields, one strong and upright, the other fertile and life-giving. According to the old records, Wu Earth represents people who are strong leaders. They have the courage to take responsibility and the steadiness to hold a team together through crisis. Wu Earth individuals often succeed in management, construction, real estate, politics, and law, fields that require patience, structure, and endurance. They are also suited for education and strategic roles, where wisdom and consistency are more valuable than speed. Because they are reliable and protective, others instinctively turn to them for advice and stability. Men born under Wu Earth are often described as strong, silent pillars of their families. They prefer to express love through action and responsibility rather than words. They may appear distant or slow to open up, but once they commit, their loyalty is unwavering. In relationships, they seek trust and respect. They wish to be the protector and provider, offering security to those they love. Their life becomes meaningful when they have something or someone to stand for. Women of Wu Earth carry a similar strength but show it through calm authority and endurance. They are practical, organized, and often become the silent force that holds families or businesses together. In life, they value order, tradition, and long-term stability. They are not easily shaken by difficulties and rarely act impulsively. A Wu Earth woman shines most when she learns to balance her sense of duty with emotional openness. When she trusts her heart as much as her mind, her wisdom becomes deeply inspiring to others. In contrast, Earth was praised as the gentle mother of all things. The ancient texts say, Earth gives life to the seed, and all creatures thrive under her care. Those with Earth energy are born to nurture, support, and build connections. They excel in professions that require empathy, patience, and service to others. Common paths include education, healthcare, psychology, social work, hospitality, nutrition, and design. Because they have a creative mind and a natural sense of beauty, many Earth people also succeed in art, fashion, and interior design, where they can combine practicality with elegance. Men born under Earth are gentle and thoughtful. They prefer cooperation over confrontation and harmony over dominance. They are good listeners, caring partners, and dependable friends. Although they may not seek power, they gain respect through kindness and consistency. In work and family life, they bring warmth and balance, making others feel supported and understood. Their challenge is to believe in their own worth and to act with confidence rather than hesitation. Women of Earth are often described as graceful, empathetic, and quietly strong. They have a natural gift for nurturing and organization. Many are drawn to creative or caregiving roles where they can see the direct results of their care. In relationships, they give deeply and often put others before themselves. Their softness hides great endurance, and when they are treated with respect and kindness, they blossom beautifully. Their greatest strength lies in their ability to love with both wisdom and compassion. In conclusion of this video, there are lessons that Earth Day Master people must learn to complete their lives. Wu Earth stands tall as mountains, but even strongest mountains must afraid of landslides. For Yang Earth people, the path of growth is about learning to stay strong yet open, to lead without rigid, and to give without carrying the whole world alone. When they find this balance, they become the living symbol of trust, endurance, and quiet greatness. For Earth, the soil requires both softness and strength to endure. The lesson is to nurture without losing self, to serve without forgetting one's own needs. When they learn to balance care with confidence, patience with purpose, they become the pillar of compassion and resilience. Each Earth type has their own way to grow and thrive. Together, they can become a reliable tag team for any organization. In the next episode, we will explore the fourth element, metal, thus discover how people with Metal Day Master deal with their life struggles. Maybe you will learn something useful from their characteristics. Click like and subscribe to receive more videos like this. Let me know, how do you feel about this series of 5 elements personality so far? I am John. Thank you for watching, and until next time, stay grounded and stay patient.